If you want to know what you're going to be like in 5 years, look at your friends. If they gossip, unfaithful in relationships, hard to get along with, do yourself a favor, find some new friends. If your friends are critical, that critical spirit will end up on you. You may not realize it, but they're blocking your growth. They're limiting your potential. It's not their fault. You have to make a change. What if they get upset? What if you miss your destiny? How high could you rise if you weren't being shaded by compromise? I know you love your friends, but your destiny is too great. You need people that bring out the best in you, people that inspire you to do better, that challenge you to live a life of excellence and integrity. Pay attention to what you're seeing modeled around you. That's all getting on the inside. Over time, it will start influencing how you act, how you treat people. And some friendships were great for a time, but now you've come up higher. Doesn't mean they're not good people, but you've outgrown that friendship. Little by little, you need to spend less and less time with them. I know a man, very talented, very influential, but he started hanging around this person that wasn't a good influence. Over time, this man started compromising, doing things that were totally out of his character. He ended up losing his marriage, lost a big contract. He told me later, I knew God was telling me to distance myself, but I ignored it. God always gives us a warning. When He asks you to do something, it's for your own good. If you'll get rid of the wrong people, then God will send the right people. And too often, we don't realize who we are. We're letting doubt, negative voices convince us that we're limited. I come from the wrong family. I don't have the talent. Who told you that? That's the enemy trying to keep you under the shade. He'd love for you to believe those lies your whole life. This can be a destiny moment for you. You're going to see favor, courage, opportunities like you've never experienced. When you come out of the shade, there will be times the odds are against you. Thoughts will tell you, you should have played it safe. No, stand strong. The Lord your God is with you. God knows how to make up for lost growth. That time you spent hiding, afraid, off course, don't worry, your time is coming. God is going to make it up to you. He doesn't hold it against us that we stayed under the shade. We've all made choices that should have stopped our destiny, but God in His mercy won't just let you start growing again. He'll thrust you ahead. You can still accomplish your dream. You can still live an abundant life. Come out of hiding. Start believing you're a mighty hero. Where you are is not your destiny. You can come out of the fear, the doubt, and step in to who you were created to be, a mighty hero, a history maker. And sometimes the reason we're in the shade is that's what we saw modeled growing up. We were raised by people that were negative, dysfunctional. Now that's normal to us, but that's not who you are. You're the one God has raised up to step out of the shade. You're the one to set the new standard. Don't let these negative things keep getting passed down. All it takes is for one person to rise up. Anytime we try to move forward, there are people telling us what we can't do. It's easy to accept it. No, quit letting people talk you out of your dreams. It may not have happened for them, but you're a mighty hero. It's going to happen for you. This is a new day. God's favor is on your life in a new way. He's called you to set the new standard, to take your family to a new level.
And you will determine whether your life is a hit or flop. Overcoming the negative conversation, that inner dialogue that's going on all the time. You got to stand up inside yourself sometimes and say, shut up! Working on yourself, watching that inner dialogue, it will determine the quality of your life. I don't believe this. I know this.
You look at your life. You look at what you produce. Is it giving you what you want? Are you living on purpose? Are you living your dream? Are you acting on your ideas? Are you procrastinating? Are you evading your own greatness? Is your life an adventure or is it boring? See, a lot of people go to work every day miserable, and all they do is just talk about how miserable they are. You've got to find ways to increase your sense of self-appreciation, because if you don't, you will find yourself unconsciously engaged in self-destructive behavior. If you don't program yourself, life will program you.
You have something to offer that nobody else has. But it's easy to let fear hold us back. What if I try and it doesn't happen? What if people don't accept me? Too often, we're letting the what-ifs talk us out of it. My message today is very simple. Quit hiding what God has given you. When God breathed His life into you, He lit your candle. He created you to shine, to make a difference, to leave your mark. We need your talent. We need your creativity. We need your smile. You can't play it safe your whole life and become who you were created to be. You can't wait till the fear goes away and then you'll do it. When I get my courage up, then I'll teach that class. Then I'll start my business. Then I'll go out on that date. You're going to have to do it in spite of the fear. I feel afraid, but fear is not going to control my life. I'm going to take a step of faith. No one that's ever done anything great in life has done it without fear. They felt the fear, but they did it afraid. It's now or never. You either take that step of faith or that moment will not pass by again. When you're close to releasing your gift, you will feel fear more than ever. That's the enemy trying to deceive you into keeping your gift hidden. He doesn't want you to go where no one in your family has gone. He'll work overtime to try to convince you to shrink back. Well, what if I fail? You get up and try again. Every failure is preparing you. You will learn more through failure than you will through success. You can't be so afraid of failure that you won't get out of your comfort zone. Even if it doesn't work out, you're learning. You're one step closer to seeing it happen. When we come to the end of life, nothing will be more disappointing than to think what would have happened if I would have taken that step of faith. Where would I be if I wouldn't have hid my gifts, hid my talents, hid my creativity? Friends, life is short. Don't let the fear of people, the fear of failure, the fear of being criticized hold you back. I don't want people talking badly about me. Can I tell you, respectfully, every person has negative chatter. Tune it out. Quit letting it upset you. God hears what they're saying. He'll fight your battles. He'll be your vindicator. Everyone is not supposed to be for you. You can't reach your destiny without opposition. Joseph would have never taken the throne without his brothers throwing him into a pit. David would have never become king without Goliath. Some enemies are designed as a part of your destiny. They're not going to stop you, they're going to promote you. Keep running your race, not looking to the left nor to the right. Other people may not be able to see your gifts. They don't know what God's put in you. Don't let the fear of what they think hold you back. You're not going to give an account to people of what you did with your life. We're going to give an account to God. You can talk yourself into your dreams, or you can talk yourself out of your dreams. Quit telling yourself that you can't do it. You don't have the training. Get rid of those excuses and start telling yourself what God says about you. You are strong. You are blessed. I wouldn't be standing here if I had not learned to step out even though I felt afraid. What are you hiding? Your gifts? Your personality? It's time to let your light shine. Quit hiding your smile. Brighten our day. Quit hiding your encouragement. Lift somebody up.